Wow. You know, hmm, this story's crazy, man. I often say it. These cars, these people, they're sick, man. They're on one, and they'll kill you. They'll kill you. You have to be real careful when you're riding in the pack and you're doing the biker pack thing, whether it's in a club or a group or whatever, uh, because these drivers get pissed off and they got these. I don't really know how much a ton is, but they got these 5 and 6 ton trucks and stuff, and they'll run over you and they'll kill you.
Thousand trucks
and and they'll murder you. Oh, really?
Over 6,000 pounds
Okay.
GWR.
All right, Google. This is scary. Google shouldn't be
SUVs with a gross vehicle weight rating
listening to you like this.
Exceeding.
Okay. Wow. Wow. You know the government's watching when you're talking, and AI comes in and starts explaining to you. I said I don't know what a ton is, and it starts explaining. Yeah. Yeah, it's always listening, and you can't even turn the damn thing off. It's not like when we used to watch 24, they take the battery out of the thing. That's scary, but what just happened right there. But anyway, we're going to get back to where this will be our story when we come back after our brief introduction. This is the story. It's terrifying. It's scary. It's horrendous. But it's true. You can't make this up. And a lady has had life-altering injuries. I appreciate the folks that sent me this story. You guys keep me up, man. Road rage incident. Truck plows through bikers. The truck driver shoots one. The biker shoots back, and he paralyzes one. We'll be back in a minute and 7 seconds.
Black Dragon Biker News. He's on YouTube. Black Dragon Biker News. Get yourself educated by his books and you'll learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News. He covers it all. So click on the screen, hit subscribe and get updated Biker News with MC Protocol. A lot of phonies popped up when this YouTube Biker News craze came about, but the man on this channel is the first to do it and the only one that never sold out. His name's Black Dragon. Started the Navy and hit the sea, revving Uncle Sam. They traded that uniform for the vest from the Mighty Black Sabbath. Not the band, I'm talking about the Mighty Black Sabbath. MC, we're paid his dues and he earned his stripes. From prospect all the way up to national peace. All the copycat creators and the content stealers and haters, there have been many, but there's only one larger than life. Like Michael with the cowboy hat that knows kung fu and says kick Kenny. Black Dragon Biker News. He's on YouTube. Black Dragon Biker News. Yourself educated by his books and you'll learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News. He covers it all. So click on the screen, hit subscribe and get updated Biker News with MC Protocol.
I remember this one kid.
Well, alrighty then. Alrighty then. I'm Black Dragon. Welcome to Black Dragon Biker TV, the Black Dragon Biker News Network. Biker news you can trust. Biker news you can use. Biker news from a biker's point of view. And I would like to introduce my co-host, one of my two co-hosts. We happen to be the only Motorcycle Club Protocol show in the entire world with our own doctor in the house. We've got our own doctor, Reverend Logic.
What's going on, y'all?
Good to see you.
Good to be here. Good to be here.
And I sent Lavish a text message, man.
You didn't call him. See, you be trying to get me in trouble. You didn't call him.
I sent him a text message. Jeez. But we know his text messages don't always be working.
What is this?
Hey, man, today's story, my God, man, it's crazy. We're on, brother. Damn, I just got Tank back out of the. dog pound, and oh man, that stinks, bro. Thanks a lot. I got some throw up to clean up. It smells the whole office up. Got to sit with this for the next 30 minutes. When you bring your dog back from the dog pound, they're always sick, man.
I know. I just got my dog back.
Did he go to the dog pound?
Well, he went to the dog hospital.
Was he sick when he came back? He always
No,
come back sick, man.
He's feel better. He had a limp, and I called him back and said, "What y'all do to my dog?" Oh, he was laying in the kennel all day. I was like, all right, he better be okay in the next few hours, and we be back up there. And I ain't gonna have the muzzle on him.
Come here, bro. You don't feel good? Okay, you just stink up my whole house, my whole office here, bro.
I had to squirt the stuff in his ear.
Anyway.
Is he coming?
He was in the truck. He sounded like he was driving.
He's always in the truck.
Knock my book into the throw up, please. All right. So anyway, moving along. This story, man, this is the most. Okay, so this is the most BS you've ever heard, my bro. This is some bullshit, and I'm just so mad that no arrests have happened yet. It doesn't seem. I haven't been able to find an arrest. What's up? Ready for District 2? Lavish T. Williams, what's up, man?
There he is.
What up?
Candidate for county commissioner. We're the only show in the world that has a county name for city, District 2 commissioner, police commissioner. I get it right. Just let me try to get it right.
Lavish, you gonna be all in office. He's still gonna be getting it wrong.
Right.
We gonna call you the chief of police one day.
Yeah. I see you got your comments displaying on the screen. How did you do that?
Oh, this is a new thing that they just came up with. Oh wow. Yeah. So the other one has had it forever. The other one I use has had this feature forever. They finally got this feature. It's in beta. I don't like it. It's so small.
We can see it unless you're on the phone.
Rogue Alien said, shout out to Braveheart. Thank you so much for remembering my beautiful Braveheart. He's gone now, but he was the most incredible dog ever in the world, and I miss him with all my heart. This is effed up, y'all. We're just gonna go on to it. This is so effed up. Okay, Brutus, cut it out, bro. This is so effed up right here. We're having dog issues this morning. Here we go. Share screen 1. Man, family speaks out after a member gets hit in Grayson County. So when you run these stories, as you guys know, we have to run several of them to get the whole story. Bikers hit in Grayson County. So when you pull this up, you get several stories, and it takes you a while to get the whole story. So if we go over here, the first story we get is this, and it's really small. Let's go, action.
For the ones who get it done, the most important part is the one you need
14
now,
seconds.
and the best partner is the one who.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Because we have supplies for every industry, even hard to find products, and we have same-day
Here we
pickup
go.
next.
One person was shot and another was hit by a pickup truck around noon in what KSP Post 4 is investigating as a road rage incident. Trooper Scotty Sharp tells us it happened near the intersection of Kentucky 88 and St. Anthony Church Road in Clarkson, Kentucky, which is in Grayson County. He said the incident involved several hundred motorcycles participating in a charity poker run and a pickup truck. One person had a non-life-threatening gunshot wound. The other was transported to the University of Louisville Hospital after being struck by the truck. Their condition is unknown and the investigation is ongoing. Sharp said charges could be forthcoming.
So when you first hear these, that's how you hear it. Damn, it just took over the whole everything. When you first get the story, I mean, it sounds so innocuous. Oh, there was a little truck injury thing, no big deal. It just sounds so innocuous. And then when you start digging into the story, so now is so you start digging into the story, and it's hard to find out anything. That's it takes a while. So through all this digging, we finally start to get to the story. This is an update that happened this morning. So here's more action. Come on, bro. I queue these stories up so that we don't have to go through this, but if you don't do them in enough time,
You can skip it now.
they go back. No, you can't. 4
Yeah,
seconds.
Does it say skip ad at the bottom?
Now we can.
Continue to follow Saturday's road rage incident in Grayson County. We're now hearing from those injured and others at the scene. We've also obtained video footage. We want to warn you it may be disturbing for some viewers. What you're seeing now is moments before a truck driver hit a woman during a charity poker run event. KSP trooper Scotty Sharp tells us it happened around noon near the intersection of Kentucky 88 and St. Anthony Church Road in Clarkson. Tony Wells, the motorcyclist who took this footage, believes the driver got impatient and didn't want to wait for the motorcyclist to pass by. Other motorcyclists say the driver was pointing a gun out the window of his truck. Wells says the driver then hit a woman, the family confirming to us it was 35-year-old Kayla.
And what happened to Kayla is they was sitting there. She did absolutely nothing wrong. They were in their lane, everything was fine. But whenever he cut across, his tow mirror caught her in the upper chest space. The mirror hits her in the front. She's pinned against the backrest, and it flips her off backwards over the backrest.
Kayla's brother, Mike Turner, told us her neck was broken, and last night she was pretty much paralyzed from the legs down. Turner said she had a successful surgery this morning and is in high spirits, telling people that she's okay and not to worry. Meanwhile, Derek McClure tells us he was the one shot. He describes how he saw the scene go down.
30 feet past the truck, I heard pop, pop. I look back and the truck is flying up through the yard and then back down through the ditch. I turn my bike around just in time to see all the bikes falling over, laying on their side. That was like 50 feet away. Come down a little further and see a friend of mine laying on her back, eyes wide open, and guys starting CPR on her.
Jesus Christ.
McClure said he then followed the driver for miles, at one point saying the driver shot him in the left shin, so he shot back. They eventually stopped in front of a Grayson County Sheriff's blockade. It's unclear if any arrests have been made, and we are waiting to hear back from KSP on more information. Kayla's family is seeking donations to help with medical expenses. If you would like to help, details can be found on our website, WBKO.com. We'll continue to bring you the latest online and on air.
That is terrible. That's terrible.
Freaking crazy.
People have no value of life. They don't care.
Say what?
He hit somebody and shot him.
Hit somebody and shot somebody else.
Right.
But he effed around and found out this guy chased him for 20 miles. That guy is a candidate for the brand new Black Dragon Biker TV Ain't No Punk Awards. He needs an Ain't No Punk Award.
And he said he got stopped by a police blockade. They must have called
No. They stopped at a police blockade. Obviously, neither one of the two were arrested. And, this is really weird how no one seems to have been arrested yet. So, Biker Dad, guy that I followed for a long time. I didn't know he was still out there. But obviously he is. This is his Facebook page. He summarized it with this. This is where I got the most information until I just now saw that video. But he had summarized that whole video. Here we go. You heard those gunshots?
Mm-hmm.
Hundreds of bikers on a charity run Run for the Light raises money for suicide prevention. A pickup driver enraged for having to wait for the bikers. He rammed one bike, paralyzing a woman. When bikers gave chase, then opened fire on a biker who shot right back. The truck then plows over more riders. Later, they lead police on a 20-mile chase. Look at that, man. It's just unbelievable.
You know, 20 miles is pretty far.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
30 feet past the truck, I heard pop, pop. I look back and the truck is flying up through the yard and then back down through the ditch. I turn my bike around just in time to see all the bikes falling over, laying on their side. That was like 50 feet away. Come down a little further and see a friend of mine laying on her back, eyes wide open.
Jesus.
Guys starting to see.
I don't know what makes these these people in these cars think that they can just. I mean, they're gonna actually get away with it. I'm gonna keep going.
Sitting there.
Anyway, she was sitting there minding her own business, just sitting there, and this idiot decides to plow through the pack. You got to be so careful. Listen, when we went to go bury one of my club brothers, the Patriot Guard gave us. He was a military person, so the Patriot Guard will give you a family and escort to the funeral, and they do it really cool for bikers. Because they're bikers, and the Patriot Guard riders will lead the procession, and they got these big, huge flags, like the kind you see hanging off buildings, on the back of their motorcycles, and they lead this procession, and it's so cool. The Patriot Guard riders are the coolest people in the world. They do such a function for veterans. They were born to stop. Back during COVID and stuff, you had this group of Christian folks who would go to the bikers. Maybe it started actually before that, but they would go to the bikers' funerals, and they would hold up signs saying, the biker should die. This is a revenge against God or whatever. And these guys would show up and hold big signs up so that you couldn't see those folks. And then it got bigger and bigger. And now they escort you and stuff. So they were escorting my brother to his final resting place. And these guys risked their lives. We were down in Florida, and yahoos, just like this sucker with his pickup truck, yahoos just like that, were pissed off at these guys for basically not letting anyone go through the funeral procession. And they were running up behind these guys and waving bats in the air and acting like they were going to shoot these guys and acting like they were going to run over these Patriot Guard riders. And those Patriot Guard riders held their ground. And they would not let those mother effers come through our funeral and disrespect our brother. But I'm telling you, they actually put their lives on the line to make that happen. So these guys, look at this shit. This is absolutely freaking crazy. These truckers, they will, not just truckers, but road ragers, these cars,
Driver hit a woman
they'll
during
kill
a
you.
charity poker run event. KSP troopers.
They will kill you. Look at this fool. Do you see this guy? And this is not the best view of it. The best view comes over here from Biker Dad, where he really does get a good view of it, and it's just crazy.
She did absolutely nothing wrong. They were in their lane.
Let me see if I can restart it. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. That is absolutely crazy. Action. So for my listening audience, these folks are just sitting here in this long ass line of hundreds of bikers. This is the Run for the Light, raises money for suicide prevention. So that's the charity. This pickup driver, enraged for having to wait for the bikers, plows through them. And look at that. And those bikers are trying to attack that son of a bitch. They're trying to get in. One biker runs up to the side of the truck, jumps up on the rail. Oh, what are those things called? The floorboard. Jumps up on the floorboard and starts punching him in the mouth, even though he's got a gun in his hand. Who is this biker? This biker deserves the coveted Ain't No Punk award as well. Yeah. He wasn't no punk. Look at him. He's trying to hit that guy, and then he turned and ran because he probably saw the gun now. And then there was a 20-mile run chase after that, man.
That's a long, like Lavish said. Oh, when Lavish done dropped off. Like Lavish said, though, that's a long way. 20 miles.
Yeah.
And they led the police on a 20-mile chase. So the police.
That's not what I got from the story that I read.
Okay.
But you don't know what is true, whether that's true or whether. Let's see. The family wants to speak up. Oh yeah. So let's do this too. They didn't tell you where to go for the donation. Let me just put this out there. If you want to donate to the family, you don't have to go to their website. You can just go here, the Cash App. I just put it up for you guys all to see. This is the Cash App. Here, let me put it up on let me make a banner real quick. So I can roll this across the bottom. There we go. Boom. I thought there we go. There we go. Boom. So here, Cash App, $ Steven Steinmetz. Steven, S-T-E-I-N. Oh, so the Steven is spelled S-T-E-P-H-E-N, S-T-E-I-N-M-E-T-Z 8. Steven Steinmetz 8, or Steinmetz 8. Steven Steinmetz 8, Steinmetz 8. It's all one word. $ S-T-E-P-H-E-N, S-T-E-I-N-M-E-T-Z 8 for my listening audience. So that's where you can send the money to if you have some money you want to send. She was sitting in her lane. Her name was Kayla. Her name is Kayla. She was sitting in her lane and she did absolutely nothing wrong. This is just horrible. But McClure fired back. Good on you, McClure. That's why in America, that's why we need guns. Because if you outlaw guns, only outlaws will have guns. But a bad man with a gun can always be defeated by a good man with a gun. And also, where were the police? There was no police there. So while this asshole is out there shooting and running over people, there's nobody to stop him until the police gets there. So he gets to shoot and run over as many people as he possibly can. No.
There's a
biker there with a gun, a good guy with a gun to get on his shit, get him stopped, and chase him down for 20 miles. And they can't even do that.
It might have been a good thing for his life that he did not stop.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because they were already all over him.
That's why probably somebody wasn't arrested, because he probably said, I was running for my life.
No, you can't. Well, I don't think he can say that because you ran him over first. You can't be running for your life after you run somebody over.
Well, actually, you can. Yeah, actually, you can. That's what happened in the what was his name? Trayvon Martin incident, where the guy chased him down and then started getting his ass whooped. And so he was able to not be arrested. George Zimmerman was able to not be found guilty because he started the shit, but it turned on him. So obviously you can start it and it turns on you.
But this is vehicular attempted murder.
Most bikers legally carry. Stupid for cars to bulldog in because you already established yourself as a threat once you use the car as a weapon. Well, it doesn't seem like he got arrested for it.
So no one got arrested yet, according to reports. We haven't seen anything
Everything I've seen yet, and it says right here to the latest update, it is unclear if any arrests have been made yet. KSP Post 4 is continuing their investigation.
we'll be following up on this. I'm pretty
and
sure.
said charges could be forthcoming. Because bikers always get the short end of the stick, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we'll let you know.
Yeah. And and one thing, as we all know as bikers, there's a phrase we always say, and I'm in my closing and everything, we always say, be safe out there, ride safe, 2 wheels down. We always say that. And of course we gotta be safe, we gotta be vigilant when we're out there. At the same time, there are people out there in these big old trucks, cars, whatever, Jeeps, whatever, that if they do not just care, this person obviously just did not care, they'll ram right into us. They'll run us off the road. I've been ran off the road at least 3 times.
Man.
And it's just terrible because it's like they don't have no value for motorcyclists out here on the road.
Yeah, good morning, Motorhead, Motor Club, or Motor Club. I hope I say it right. I mean, it looks like Club to me, but what's up, man? Motorhead, Motor Club. This is I just want to announce.
Man, Kelly's on. Hey, Kelly.
I just want to announce that this man right here just spent the past 3 or 4 months translating my book, Motorcycle Club Protocol 101, into Portuguese. Yes! Yes! My subscribers have now translated my book to German and Portuguese. I'm worldwide out here. And I've got my own preacher. And there's one more thing.
What's that? What's that one more thing?
One more thing. There's one more thing. Listen, as a biker, you guys, I'm going to continue to give you more and more. I'm going to continue to give you more and more and more. As a biker out here in this world, just a regular damn ordinary biker. Would you like to know what I've done?
What have you done?
Would you like to know what I've done as a biker?
I want to know what you have done as a biker.
Okay. First of all, I took a motorcycle club that was pretty much a mom and pop motorcycle club with a couple chapters, and I spread it across the United States from coast to coast. From a guy who took 10 years to prospect, hang around and prospect, okay? From a guy that took 10 years to hang around and prospect, I rose to national president of the mighty Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club Nation. There's more. There's more. There's more.
He's tooting his horn, y'all.
There's more. There's more.
Go ahead.
I was part of the team that brought the biggest and the only motorcycle club movie to the African American population of the United States of America, Biker Boys. I have been a featured speaker at the Great Huge Proc over and over again. They helped build my career. I was featured in the Tayshawn video, the 1% video for the Diamond Unity Party, and the Diamonds coming back together. I floated high up here. And there's one more. There's yet one more thing.
You forgot about your award, only African American.
Oh my God! Did I forget?
What? How do you forget these things, man? What's wrong with you?
I'm the only. No, I'm not. No longer the only African American.
Aren't you the first?
I'm the first.
Not the only one.
you almost have me. I'm the first African American. And Big Bone is the second. I'm the first African American to win the coveted. I was going to say ain't no punk award. Income Silver Smoke Award for improving the image of motorcycling.
Yeah. Look, Cali Kid TV said they're waiting for you to say, I have a dream. I had a dream.
I had a dream. This is the final one so far.
What's that?
And this is the coolest shit. This brought tears to my eyes last night when I heard it. I am now featured on a record with El Dominio, one of the famous Latin rappers, and Snoop Dogg. Doggy dog, doggy dog, doggy dog.
All right.
I've been watching this man since 1984. Now I'm on the same record with him.
Hey, man, don't get your blood pressure up.
Can you hear this? Do you hear the song?
I hear it.
Check it out. It's called Diamond on My Heart.
Are you in it? You gotta play the whole. Don't play the whole song.
It's only 3 minutes long. You got to hear this. It's beautiful. Yeah. But wait till you hear my part. I'm on a song with Snoop Dogg and El Dominio, man. It's a 1%er song, by the way.
I got a right to be free. I guess it's just
I have to get my song out now.
Was raised by a nation bred to be a son. And Lord knows I'm a son.
Is on this song?
I ride to live and live to ride. On my back I live my flag fly. Lost so many brothers along the way. I guess it's just a price we have to pay. I left the world make believe and traded it for integrity. Now I ride alone the road, just trying to make it home. I'm falling brothers in the back of my mind. I see you all on the other side. I got a diamond on my heart, 3-piece on the back, and Lord knows that I bled for that. I got a right to be free. I guess it's just a 1%er in me. Got a diamond on my heart, 3-piece on the back, and Lord knows that I bled for that. I got a right to
Outlaw
be
fighter.
free. I guess it's just the outlaw in me.
This is Black Dragon. A wise man once said, when a man is denied the right to live the life he believes in, he has no choice but to become an outlaw.
Say, man, one thing about this shit, man, this shit comes with some rules, man, rules and regulations. A lot of you niggas be bending that shit, breaking the code. Let me run it down to y'all one time now. What you talking about, dawg? What you mean, little homie? Play the post when you ball. All these niggas up on me. How you keep that baby face and how you keep it so fresh, and how you keep it look like you're vegan. Wish I was like that fresh. Hard times, flat lines, stay in my lane, you see. Boxed in, but I boxed out. Niggas don't wanna box with me. Don't bend the codes, don't break the rules, just stay true with this shit. Stay woke and open with the top open and a cool nut from the city of Oakland.
Diamond on my heart, 3-piece on the back, and Lord knows that I bled for that. I got a right to be free. I guess it's just a 1%er in me. Got a diamond on my heart, 3-piece on the back, and Lord knows that I bled for that. I got a right to be free. I guess it's just the outlaw in me.
Man,
Everybody got
God
to.
has been good to me, bro.
Let me tell
God
you.
has been good to me. I don't, how do you go from being put out bad in front of the world on some bullshit lies without a trial to on an album with Snoop Dogg and El Demonio? Demonio. How do you how do you do that? How do you do that? How do you I've seen so many ups and downs in this business and in this lifestyle. And one thing I found, when I first started my world, this podcaster named Dibber in the Wind, he just I followed him. He was one of the first to do this stuff, and a guy named Goldie DeWitt. These were the pioneers of this, and a guy named Ninja Dad 619 or something like that. Ninja Dad disappeared. I think he might be dead. He just disappeared. And Goldie DeWitt left, and after a while, even Dibber changed his subject. Dibber was huge. He was huge in this. He had his own comedy show and all kinds of stuff. He is a YouTube pioneer, and not in just biker stuff, but everything. But Dibber and those guys, they would give me all kinds of pointers and stuff. And then at some point, I started doing stuff they didn't like. Like Dibber hates my Motorcycle Club books and has always said it and told people who bought them in his club or whatever, hey man, go throw that shit away. Like he just does not believe in my books that I write. But he never failed to help me do whatever I needed to do. He never failed to look after me, even though he didn't agree with what I did. And there's a lot of folks, even Goldie DeWitt never really agreed with what I did, although he would never not help me. And so many people help me. Huh?
Shout out to Goldie DeWitt.
Shout out to Goldie DeWitt, One Down MC founder out there in the West Coast. But one thing that all of these guys, even Preach from Sucker Free MC, you guys just don't know how many people. Even punk ass Marcel Tillman, Big Cell, FHOATLGA. Even that worthless son of a bitch helped me graciously and taught me a lot. He was an incredible friend until he wasn't. And but I cannot ever take away from the things he did for me and in teaching me. And no matter what ever happened with a lot of these folks that disagreed or whatever the case may be, Mikey 1%, former Outlaws Motorcycle Club. When I met him, he was on his deathbed, and he would reach out and make sure this guy did so much to take care of me. He finally became a Los Perros member, 1% Motorcycle Club, run by Miklo. All you guys probably know him. Either you like him or you don't, but you probably all know him. All of these folks, one thing that Dibber said, what I respect about you, Black Dragon, is through all of the pain and stuff like that and all the criticism, you never stopped. You never stopped. And that's what I would tell anybody. You can't stop. Travez Lindsay says, hey, man, so my old lady's family puts on that ride every year, the ride we're talking about in the story, for a great cause, and filled with multiple different clubs and a lot of great bikers that have their families out there with them. It is truly a great event. Yes, Travez Lindsay, it's truly a great event that was destroyed by a not so great mother effer. And I hope, man, hope he gets what he deserves. Would you interview Snoop Dogg? Yes, I would interview Snoop Dogg. Are you asking me to interview him? Let me call El Demonio and ask him if he can get us an interview with Snoop Dogg. Yeah.
Look, hey, I wanted to, since you on that record, I wanted to, well, I don't know if my boy's still on here. His name is Kelly. He got a YouTube channel called Kelly Be Glide, and I always give shout outs to him. But let me tell you something. This guy is doing, he's out here with me in Texas, and some guy that follows him did a song for him, bruh. When I mean that's one cold, bad song that they did for this brother. I said, yo, man, I like that. And he's, up and coming and everything. He started his channel a few years back and everything. But I saw him online. He gave a shout out. So when you did your song, so I want to shout out his song, because I told him I always shout your song out, man. I don't have it yet.
Absolutely. Another thing we want to do, Motorhead Motor Club. He's over there in Portugal. I mean, not Portugal. He's over in Brazil. They speak Portuguese in Brazil, so I always screw up and say they're in Portugal, but they're in Brazil. They don't even speak Portuguese. They speak Brazilian Portuguese, which is different, I'm told. But he's translating. He's got a fictional biker book that he's translating to English because he wants it to get, more views and that sort of thing. And Motorhead, you don't know this. I didn't tell you this, but as soon as you get that translated, it's going to go onto my website as well. So that everybody that comes to my website will see your book and all of that kind of stuff. I think I'm going to actually start a Black Dragon book club because I got so many of you guys out here that watch me that are writing books. For instance, Biker News Canada, who is on the show every day. So, and oh my gosh, I got so many books written by so many great people. Mooch, and oh my goodness, Jake from the Hells Angels, Mooch, formerly Mongols. I got 2 books written by Outcast dudes. One guy by the name of Prophet. Oh my gosh, his book is pretty damn good. I don't know if he's still with the Outcast or not, but he used to be. I don't know his situation right now, but
he's a historian, isn't he?
He's a motorcycle club, motorcycle historian.
Yeah,
motorcycle club historian or motorcycle historian. He calls himself. And his book was hardcore. It was real close. I was a little bit pensive because when I saw his book, it was before Motorcycle Club Protocol 101 had come out. And he was hitting so close to Motorcycle Club Protocol 101. I was like, oh, yeah, that's nice. No. Oh, man. So I didn't say nothing. I was like real quiet. Like he was so close, man. It was like right on the edge, man. And he covered some of the same subjects. And I was like, whew. Let me get my book out there before somebody writes my damn book. Black Dragon and his coach Carter mode. I did that. Black Dragon, your world treasure, my brother. May you live forever through your work. Thank you so much. May you live forever through your work over there in Brazil. Brazil's got it going on, man, in terms of they got a bunch of shit going on like we do with their politics and stuff. They got a lot going on with their politics, just like we do in this country. Do you still have your prepper channel? I do still have my prepper channel. Damn it. I am going to start my prepper videos again, maybe today. Thank you, Black Dragon. I got your message this morning. Thank you so much. Cover Rolling Stone soon, Black Dragon band. Don't do that. Careful so YouTube don't bring down the live because of the song. Yeah, I know, Motorhead, but we just take it. Still horse between my legs. That part. Yes, Black Dragon, you did that. Black Dragon Coast to Coast, a true MC. Biker Boys, give it thumb up. Hey, Black Dragon, by the way, is the guy who does my video that I is it the one I start? No, it's the one I go out on every morning. He did the video I go out on every morning. A true MC. But you know, the funny thing about this is these people that do my songs, I don't talk to these people before they do my songs. They do this crazy ass research and then they start doing songs about my life. And El Demonio has just commissioned a reggae song. And the artist has gone in and looked at my life and come up with this song. I don't know how he knows my life, but I think I'm going to get that song Friday. And this is yet another song by somebody I don't know. I didn't commission the song, but so far, everyone that's written a song about me has written a very close song to my life. Somebody says, man, Snoop will jump on anything. You know, probably because he can. he probably can jump on anything. He's Snoop Dogg. You know, a lot of folks, I've learned that Black Dragon, why don't you start your own MC? Because my MC is the Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club. I've learned it and earned it. And I say I was put out bad, but nobody ever came over here and got no patches, and nobody ever came over here and gave me no trial. So to be honest with you, I don't consider myself out at all. And there are some, and so I'm not out bad as shit. I just really kind of say that because I really kind of laugh at the national president because now he has, since he did his big old thing on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram, he has lost half of the Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club. Every one of his East Coast chapters are gone. Those guys all came and turned their colors into, guess who? Black Dragon.
Wait a minute. Wait, hold on a second. So you mean to tell me all the clubhouses, all the clubs on the East Coast, starting where? Starting in Georgia, because that's what Eastern Standard Time starts in Atlanta.
Yeah. So Georgia's gone, Maryland's gone,
Wow.
Savannah's gone, most of Florida's gone. They might have one chapter. As I understand it, the Florida president is now president of Macon, but living in Florida with no motorcycle. It's that shit I would never accept. You will see, and they fell out with the chambers that run Atlanta biking or Georgia biking, so that they can't even they're not blessed. It's no longer a blessed club in Georgia. If you see a Black Sabbath with the Georgia patch on in your neck of the woods, just call back here and ask if the club is blessed, and then put their ass out your clubhouse. Because this is what he did to try to be president forever, try to be national president forever. He destroyed himself. He destroyed the club. They lost everything I ever built. And the sad part about it is I just heard they lost Houston. That was the first club I built out of San Diego in 2009. I was told I haven't called to make sure, but I was told those guys turned Houston and the spring chapter gone.
About here in Dallas. I haven't seen anybody in a while.
The Dallas chapter should still be around. That guy is solid as hell. That brother is solid. It took him 5 years to prospect like me. 4 years. Because it took him that long to get the chapter up. You know, it took him 4 years to build the Dallas chapter.
Okay.
And so he was a prospect that whole time. No charters or chapters in Brazil. We have a lot of people here from around the world. Would be a great having you too. You know what? Maybe I will. And he stabbed you in your back. I don't even listen to his show anymore. Yeah, if I do give it a thumbs down. You talking about Big Cell? Is that what you're talking about? Who stabbed me in the back, Black Dragon? It's crazy that he did everything he could do to stop me from becoming national president again, including throw the election where I was voted back in as national president. Everything he could do. He wanted to be national president forever. This was a guy I raised as a son. I stood next to this mother effer when his mama was being buried into the grave from COVID. His mom and dad both died like a week or two from each other. I stood there and held that son of a bitch, even though he was being dirty and nasty to me. I still held him. Love Black Sabbath and IE. I miss Big Dell. Unc was cool as shit. Big Dell was when I lost Big Dell. When I lost Big Dell, I lost my pillar. Big Dell was the coolest mofo, bro. He was about 6 foot, 6'6" or 7 or something. And so Big Dell was really the name. He helped solidify the West Coast Black Sabbath, adding to us the Riverside chapter, Inland Empire, North High Desert chapters, and we were going to Bakersfield and Oakland. He was arranging for us to get up in Oakland right before he passed. So he was a major contributor. I saw Houston Black Sabbath at our Houston clubhouse last month. So if they closed, it must be recently. Well, like I said, Boss Hog, I haven't confirm that. That's just what I heard, and I'm glad to know if they're still around. That was the first chapter I built out of San Diego when I came across. No, it was the second chapter because the first chapter was Atlanta, and then in 2009 we built with a guy by the name of Crow. We built Houston, and we built Oklahoma City, and we built Tulsa, and then we rebuilt Wichita, and then we brought in Houston. I mean, not Houston, but Dallas, Fort Worth. We had a Dallas and a Fort Worth chapter at one time.
Yeah, I knew Charlie Boy Parker.
Charlie Boy Parker was a general, bro. And he left because of those dumbasses. After they took over, Charlie Boy Parker said, we got to go, and they patched over to a whole new club. None of the people that, when I was building shit, but, they knew better than I knew. I gave up the gavel when I was on top. I'm respected for that. And the new prez always listens to me and asks me stuff before making a decision. I feel pretty good. Some of us get to give up the gavel, Motorhead, and some of us get it stolen from us. Swole Guy Brown, I'm stepping down at the end of this month because I see members that have leadership abilities and no blood. And I think he wants to say, and new blood gives fresh ideas. Nobody should be president for life. I was sergeant at arms for 8 years and president for 11 years. People misunderstand that members hold the real power of an MC. Swole Guy Brown, man, we need to get you on for
That's That's a New York brother right there, bro.
You don't know that.
I do.
How do you know that?
I know Swole. That's my man. Swole, tell him what's up, man. Tell him what's up.
Swole ain't even speaking for. I don't see Swole saying anything about you right now.
If he's still on, he will.
No, he
if he's still
there
on,
it is right there. I don't know this MF.
That's my man right there. You talking about?
Well, you know what, Swole Ground, we need to get him on for an interview so we can talk about.
I interviewed. We interviewed him in his whole club on the last podcast I was on.
Oh yeah. No, nobody saw that one then.
Nah, a lot of people saw that one. It wasn't about the interviewers. It was about the interviewees.
Nobody saw that guy's podcast.
I picked up Swole. There, see right there. Going down. No, go down.
Something's wrong with my. It won't go down there. It won't get all the way down there. That's my dude right there, Black Dragon. That's what he said. That's my dude right there, Black Dragon.
No, see where you learn how to read.
That's my dude right there, Black Dragon. Black Dragon's my dude right there.
SSW custom film. Yes, that interview that we did with them, that should still be on my page. That's just
well, we need to get him over here on our channel. We want to interview with him too,
because he has. I like giving people a shout out. He has this thing called Swole Witness You News on Sundays. I'll be trying to look at it before I go to church.
Swole Witness News. Oh man, we got to go check that out. Where is that at?
That's I think he does it on. I don't know if he does it on YouTube because I see it on Facebook right before I go to church.
Is it a church broadcast, motorcycle broadcast?
No, he's chilling in he's chilling in his truck, smoking a stick, talking about current events.
Oh wow, yeah. We should do a world news channel. Guy Witness News.
Witness News.
Come on, man. That's not your boy. You're not even doing him right.
At least I didn't say a different name.
Oh, so we're gonna go back to when I call you Lavish. Okay.
See.
Oh wow. Boy, so this is
like giving shout outs, man.
Very interesting. Swole Guy Brown, thank you for being on the show, man. We're gonna go check out Guy Witness News. I promise you that. Natural Born Riders podcast. I love being a VP. I never want to be a president. My position keeps me busy and I love it. Plus my big brother is pres and he does a great job at it. So the job of president is never up to you. It's always up to the club. And whether you want to do it or not, if the bros call for you to do it, you shouldn't have a choice. You make it happen because that's what the bros say they need. And it's not about going against your brother or going against anyone. When the club says you need to be president, that's when you be it. and you be it for as long as they want you to be president, and then you move your ass on. And I don't mean dirty ass underlings who don't know what they're doing, who want to run you off because they think that they can do it better, yet they've never done anything before. That's what the Black Sabbath has going on right now, and it's sad. It's being of service as SSW Custom Sewing. Now, listen, I think the Black Sabbath will survive. The club is over 50 years old, and every club has a cyclical period where you're up and you're down, and you're up and you're down. And so all clubs go through that, and there will be a right sizing at some time when people get tired of the BS. When they get tired of watching everything that they ever worked for be pissed down the drain by, Caesar found out. I mean, he the folks surrounded him and took that ass out. What's up, Mad Tink? It's good to see you. It's good to see everyone. Okay, we're at an hour. Oh, I want to make sure that we do this in every broadcast for a while here. We're going to be standing in solidarity with the Carmel Curves Motorcycle Club. These are the ladies that lost their clubhouse due to the shooting between the Wheels of Soul and the Outcast, or between the Outcast and the Wheels of Soul, whichever way you want to phrase it, where 2 people got shot, 4 people got shot, 2 people were actually murdered, killed, lost, 2 fathers. And these ladies, these wonderful, magnificent ladies, lost their damn motorcycle clubhouse as a result. So here are the ladies of the Carmel Curves, Atlanta, Georgia chapter. The Carmel Curves has been around for a long time. These ladies have done some magnificent and awesome things. They've been featured on television shows, news broadcasts. These are ladies that ride motorcycles, and they had a clubhouse here in Atlanta. I believe this may be at the clubhouse. This looks like it to me. These ladies were at their clubhouse throwing a party for the Atlanta biker set when all of a sudden some guys showed up shooting over there. So what we're going to do is let's restore the Atlanta Curves. Ooh, that should be an S there. Oh, or maybe they call it the Curve House. Let's restore the Atlanta Curve House. I am Black Dragon, former national president of the Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club and host of Black Dragon Biker TV with Lavish T. Williams, candidate for Detroit Police Commissioner District 2, and Reverend Dr. Logic, pastor of Solomon's Porch Church. See, I got that right. And
got that wrong.
MM and an MM. That's you are pastor of an MM.
That would read Pastor Solomon's Porch Church and Motorcycle Ministry is God's Warriors Motorcycle Ministry.
I got it halfway right. I'll go fix it. The Atlanta biker set is facing a crisis. The Atlanta Curve House has been taken not by any fault of the beautiful women of Carmel Curves Motorcycle Club, but from being a casualty of a mass shooting perpetuated upon them by members of the Atlanta Biker Club community. As a result, the city of Forest Park cited them and forced them to shut down their sacred home. Therefore, it is time for the greater biker club community, independent bikers, and motorcycle associations to stand tall, step up, restore these fine ladies' clubhouse, and make them whole. The mission here is simple. It's a simple mission. It is something that we bikers must do for these hard-riding women. We would do the same for any other community in need, so we must do the same for these women who are of need in our own community. Join me as we restore their clubhouse, ensure that they can pay their fines, and show them the love and support of a valid, blessed by the Georgia Council Motorcycle Club protocol following club who have done everything the right way. Such dedication should be rewarded, not punished. Any amount you can give is appreciated, needed, and will be recognized by Black Dragon Biker TV. So everybody that gives even one dime, I'm going to call your name out on the show. Here, we're sticking this in right here where you guys can see it, and we're going to make a banner real quick. This is the banner. So GoFundMe.com/Frank/restore hope for Carmel Curves MC members. if you're in my listening audience, there it is for you. So we need to restore these ladies, make them whole again, and give them their clubhouse back. Yeah. And yeah, that part. You guys got that?
So let me, because I my signal's going in and out here. So let me ask you this, because I missed it. So after that shooting, they got closed down, or they got closed down with a fine until the fine is paid? Or did I just
No, they got closed down for not having the proper licenses, was the accusation. They allegedly didn't have liquor licenses and those sorts of things. And they didn't have a business license to operate a business at that location.
So now it's a matter of just getting their paperwork together, and then they'll be back to business.
No, I would imagine, but I don't know if they could get a liquor license at that location.
No, I don't even think that they can. I mean, I don't know. I know here in Michigan, to get a liquor license, they don't be issuing those out. You pretty much gotta, buy one from somebody.
No, it's not like that here yet. It's like that for strip clubs. If you want a strip club here, you got to buy one from somebody. They're not letting any new ones in. But and the new one and the ones, and there ain't nobody selling the ones they got.
Right, nobody's selling it. And if you do, they're gonna hit you with a hell of an inflation. So I'm sure.
Now here you can get a liquor license still. You can get a liquor license. There's a few kind. There's the beer and wine license, which is quite a bit less expensive than the actual liquor license. But to get a liquor license in Georgia, you got to have a few things. You got to have a kitchen, and that kitchen's got to meet health codes. And so you got to be able to feed people as well as if you're going to get them drunk. So there's got to be some kind of kitchen. That kitchen's got to meet all these codes. You got to have the metal things up on the ceiling and the deep dish sinks and all that kind of shit. And then you got to have
a private club.
You can do private clubs. You can do private clubs.
I was going to say, do they need a liquor license just to get a clubhouse?
No.
They can do a private club.
Yeah.
You can do a private club, but there's that's fraught with disaster if it's not run exactly correctly. The Dirty South Slab Riders had that happen to them. They had a private club and everything. They had everything going on in there. It was so cool. And the police came and raided them one day and took. And it's kind of funny because the leader of there was a cop of some sort, a sheriff or a cop or something. And they took his ass right to jail. Wow. And I think he lost his job, but he won in court because he did have an actual private club. And he got all his back pay and all that shit back. So that was a hell of a price to pay, but he did win. But the club was gone. 30 South Slab Riders, once the baddest clubhouse in the city, has been gone for years now. Damn, we used to go party over there all night long. So yeah, they lost their clubhouse, and we showed the video. Lavish, you might not remember, but we showed the video where we actually saw the tickets that they were issued laying on the ground. And the signs were up on their doors and all that kind of stuff. It was actually quite sad to see all of that, but that's what happened in their case. And now but we don't have to live with that. We can just get them a new clubhouse. It's just simple, a little bit of money and they got a clubhouse. So there's more than enough of us, and more than enough of us partied at their clubhouse. I don't understand why we got to just let them fall off we just got to let them fall off the whole damn thing and nobody do anything for them. That's crazy. So we got more than enough motorcycle clubs in Georgia. If everybody gave $5 or $20, if everybody gave $20, these ladies would have the baddest clubhouse in the city. Yeah. And they could have male strippers, of which I'd like to volunteer.
Hey, man. All right. You're going back down that rabbit hole. You gonna get
I want to be.
I just didn't comment, man.
I want to be seen.
Look,
I'm losing weight. Look at me.
I gotta go. See y'all. Yo, this is
Travis, I'm losing weight, man. I'm losing weight.
I see y'all later. I gotta go.
You know what?
It's getting late. It's
You know
already 5 minutes.
I'm not being appreciated.
You are appreciated, but you know that right there.
Hey, listen, Squatchy sent a donation. All right, man. Squatchy sent a donation. Look at that, man. It's already beginning. The avalanche has begun. Oh, by the way, you guys need to go watch my YouTube video of their plight. I put it on this morning at 8 o'clock. I'll be putting that video back on again today at like 5 p.m. or no, 7. I'll be putting that video on again at 7 p.m. We will, let me see, where's that video? So you guys can see everything that is actually going on with them. Here is the video here. Here it is. Action. Atlanta biker set should restore the Carmel Curves Clubhouse. So that's the video right there. And you guys will be able to see me as I talk about it and tell you guys what it is that I want to do. All right. So that's coming today. Thank you, Squatchy, for that donation. And anybody who donates to that, I will be shouting you out, and I'm going to find some kind of way to do a special tribute to you, the people that help us get these girls their clubhouse back. And yes, I called these ladies and I talked to them and I made sure to get their permission and that sort of thing. Play Black Dragon when you going to get me on your show to interview me. Yeah, we need to get Black Dragon on the show too. Black Dragon, use your 81 checks. Chris Leach. Hey, we got a new follower, Chris Leach, man. We appreciate you, man. Chris Leach has been here every morning since we met him, and he's very active in the chat. We appreciate you, Chris Leach. Thank you so much, man. And so he says, use my 81 checks. You guys know I'm on 81. Me and Lavish.
Oppression
and you too.
Lord.
Hey, I'm just
but it must be confronted and corrected.
I'm just a co-host, man. I'm just a co-host commissioner that talks about, snitches.
What? Who said confronted and corrected?
Okay.
You said what?
Do you hear that? Does anybody hear that in the background?
Yeah, I heard that. I don't know
that's me. I'm sorry. That was me.
Oh, okay. Is that a sermon that we were
one of my sound bites that I got to post and everything.
Okay. So anyway, that's it. That's an hour. We're done. Anything else?
No, sir.
Nope, I don't have anything else.
All right. So we got Brother Lavish T. Williams running for District 2. When are you going to come on and do your thing, Lavish, and let us know what you're running for, what you run on, what your platform is? When are you going to do that? We need to support you.
I mean, I don't necessarily have a platform for it,
No, your platform is, what are you running on? What are you going to do for the people? That's your platform.
Oh, okay. You talking about, my campaigning.
Your campaign platform. What are you gonna be doing, my bro?
We need to see a commercial, man.
Yeah, something.
I got them coming, man. They coming, man. By me not being in the primary, you'll confuse a lot of these people that vote, because if they're not already active voters to know the difference between a primary and a general, they'll go down here like they did the last time I ran, and they don't see your name in the primary, and then they don't come back in November.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because, as grown as we are, there's a lot of people that's just not.
They don't understand
voting.
Yeah, and they shouldn't be allowed to vote.
Yeah, I'm not in the primary because I know for a fact I'm on a November ballot, and you kind of confuse people, man, when you're running against everybody else. As everybody else is running, they have primaries, because you will get like a logic that's like, oh man, I want to support you, Lavish, and then when you go down there to vote for Lavish as well as other people, you get kind of discouraged. And you like, man, I went down there and I didn't see your name. Your name wasn't on the ballot. I had that. So my advertisement as of right now is more so boots on the ground, talking to the people more than, you know, being super public just because of that. At least until August. So I'm just focused inside of my district, but I haven't went on a heavy social media campaign only because of that until the primaries are over with.
Yeah, me and Logic need to come up and go door to door with you. Yeah. And knock on the doors.
I like how you volunteered to go into the dangerous area of Detroit and everything.
Is it dangerous there? You don't knock on doors?
I live in District 2, man, so I live in a pretty decent area, man.
What are you doing knocking on my door?
Out of here.
No, you just catch you, man. It's a science.
We want you to vote for Lavish?
Science to it.
I don't like that. That dude stole my car. I ain't
He stole my car, and I'm not voting for his ass.
It's a science. It's a science to it, man. You know, you just know, man. You know the houses to go at. You don't. You know, Detroit, man, is active. You don't even have to really knock on doors. Just
like evangelism. It's like evangelism.
Oh, you know who to evangelize? Listen, we want to take a moment out to give Negotiator, the family of Negotiator, the Full Patch Brothers, extended family and blood family.
Out of Detroit.
Is he out of Detroit?
Yeah.
That happened, man, Monday night.
So he passed away yesterday, and so Chemo, we absolutely, you have our deepest regrets and deepest sympathies. You and your Full Patch Brothers, as well as his extended family and blood family from Black Dragon Biker TV, Lavish, T. Williams, and Logic. And I think I speak for all of us when we say we are sorry for your loss. Lavish, did you want to add anything? That's your city.
Yeah, no, man, you got to be careful, man. That was a sad situation, man, to get that news Tuesday morning, about another rider, man, gone and everything like that, man. So close to home. I mean, for me, because, we in the same city. We in the same city, man. And, Detroit Bike said, man, we kind of closely knitted. So, I don't never want to wake up and, you get on social media and you just seeing, RIP, and I can't believe it. And you sitting there wondering who it could be. And then you find out and you like, oh, man, wow, man, that's messed up, man. And then to hear, what happened and transpired, man, that makes it even worse.
Yeah, it is. Well,
so shout out to the Sin City family.
And shout out to Nikita, 1%er, Wheels of Soul Motorcycle Club, who passed away. And he was buried Saturday while I was in New York. And he will be missed and loved as well. Shout out to the Sin City brother, Navigator, 1%er. May you rest in peace. All right, my bros.
Not Navigator, Negotiator.
Sorry, Negotiator. Negotiator, 1%er. May you rest in peace. Thank you, Lavish, for getting me right on that. All right, my friends. I think we're out of here. Lavish. Take care, young man.
All right.
All right, Lavish.
Be careful out there. Hey, how's the arm? The arm's good? You're driving with it.
No, I mean, hell no, it ain't good. It's getting better, but it ain't good. That motherfucker still hurt.
All right, man. Take care. Don't work too hard.
We can tell he ain't on. We can tell he ain't on that medication, bro.
Yeah, he's got to be.
We can see the white of his eyes now.
That man out there working on with that hurt arm. Take care, brother.
All right, bro.
Okay, let's get you up out of here, preacher, and. Get the right button. Action.
Yeah. I remember this one kid.
I like this right here. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Logic. Keep it logical. Hey, we'd like to thank y'all for coming and joining us on today. Keep watching Black Dragon Biker TV as we continue to bring you news all across the biker environment. Hey, if you're out there on twos, you're out there on threes, even if you're on fours, remember these words: ride hard, ride safe, and always, always ride on faith, and keep it logical. Peace.
Man, it's your boy Black Dragon. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you as always. We're going to get out of here with that song that I'm on, which is really cool to be on a song with El Demonio and Snoop Dogg. And that is just like really cool. So let me find it. Here it is. So we're going to go out on that song. And I appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If this show has done anything for you, the number one metric in all YouTube as to whether a show is doing good or not is that like button. So we ask that you please hit that like button. Like, share, and subscribe. Consider our channel memberships. And make sure to get my newest book, Motorcycle Club Protocol 101. Motorcycle Club Protocol 101, available on Amazon, Kindle, and you get your autographed version at blackdragonsgear.com. As a matter of fact, I'd prefer if you buy it at blackdragonsgear.com. But anywhere you get it is good. You can even go to the bookstore and order it. It'll be right there for you. That's my 2 cents. I'd love to hear your 2 cents in the comment section below. Thanks for tuning in, and get skinny. Prepare yourself to take the helm as president of your mighty motorcycle club by delving into the pages of Black Dragon's newest book, The President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. There you will learn to advance your skills in applying the 14 scientific principles of leadership similar to those taught to officers in the United States Naval Service. Available in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. Get yours today on Amazon, Kindle, or order it at your local bookstore. Order your autographed copy from blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club president you can be. Get the book.
Get Black Dragon's first book, The Prospect's Bible, to learn how to join a motorcycle club. It has been an Amazon #1 bestseller for the past 7 years and is required reading for over 3,000 motorcycle clubs worldwide. This book is a must-have for new people venturing onto the motorcycle club set. It will teach you how to prepare yourself for service to the motorcycle club nation and show you how to qualify a motorcycle club to be worthy of your service. Available on Amazon, Kindle, and for order at your local bookstore. Get your autographed copy at blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club prospect you can be. Get the book.
If you are seeking clarity about issues stemming from problems or crises occurring within your motorcycle club, then set up a consultation with Black Dragon. Black Dragon has over 30 years of experience in the motorcycle club world, having served as a national president of the 50-year-old Black Sabbath MC Nation for nearly 10 years. Black Dragon is a veteran negotiator, skilled in crisis management, conflict resolution, inter-club issues, press conferences, and club reputation management. You can set up an appointment to speak with him by phone at clarity.fm/black-dragon. Get the clarity you deserve to help make your MC the best place it can possibly be.
I got a steel horse between my legs. How we both see better days. I gotta ride to be free. I guess it's just the 1%er in me. Was raised by a nation bred to be a son. And Lord knows I'm a son of a gun. I ride to live and live to ride. On my back I live my flag fly. Lost so many brothers along the way. I guess it's just a price we have to pay. I left the world a make-believe and traded it for integrity. Now I ride alone, a lonely road, just trying to make it home. I fall the back of my mind. I see you all on the other side. I got a diamond on my heart, 3-piece on the back. And Lord knows I'd have bled for that. I got a right to be free. I guess it's just a 1% in me. Got a diamond on my heart, 3-piece on the back. And Lord knows that I bled for that. I got a right to be free. I guess it's just the outlaw in me.
This is Black Dragon. A wise man once said, when a man is denied the right to live the life he believes in, he has no choice but to become an outlaw.
Say, man, one thing about this shit, man, this shit comes with some rules, man, rules and regulations. A lot of you niggas be bending that shit, breaking the code. Let me run it down to y'all one time now. What you talking about, dawg? What you mean, little homie? Play the post when you ball. All these niggas up on it. How you keep that baby face and how you keep it so fresh, and how you keep it look like you're vegan. Wish I was like that fresh. Hard times, flat lines, stay in my lane, you see. Boxed in, but I boxed out. Niggas don't wanna box with me. Don't bend the codes, don't break the rules, just stay true with this shit. Stay woke but open with the top open and a cool nut from the city of Oakland.
Diamond on my heart, 3-piece on the back. And Lord knows that I bled for that. I got a right.